Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking you on a journey, somewhere really special. We're diving deep into Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh in India. Now, it's often called the city of Nawabs, sure, but our sources, they paint a picture of something more like a living poem, maybe, a unique feeling. It's a testament to India's past, known for this timeless elegance. And it's a place that really knows how to blend tradition with, well, today. Our mission here is to pull out those key nuggets of knowledge about Lucknow's past, its present, and even its smart future. We're aiming for those real aha moments for you.
Yeah, and what's so interesting about Lucknow, I think, is how it makes you reconsider what a city even is. It's not just, big buildings or the economy. Here, the essence.
Yeah.
And it's in the culture, definitely. Yeah. But also it's food, amazing food and these incredibly courteous manners, this legendary politeness. And it's literature. And all this exists while it's also, moving forward, developing rapidly. It's a fascinating balance.
That balance is exactly it. It's captivating. Okay, so let's unpack the history a bit. Our sources suggest its roots go way back, ancient times even. Legends link it to Lakshmana, Lord Rama's brother. Apparently, it was called Lakshmanavati originally. But the real shift, the time that truly shaped its unique character, that seems to be the 18th century.
That's right. If you connect the dots, that's when the Nawabs of Awadh, these regional rulers, moved their capital there from Faizabad. And these Nawabs, well, they weren't just rulers. They were huge patrons of the arts, famous for lavish lifestyles, yes, but also incredibly refined taste. They basically turned Lucknow into this glittering hub for Persian culture, for Urdu poetry, music, dance. It left a mark that's still, well, incredibly deep today.
And Lucknow wasn't just about culture. It was also a place of real resilience, especially during a huge turning point in Indian history.
Absolutely. The city was central during the First War of Indian Independence in 1857. The Siege of Lucknow, what happened at the British Residency, it became this powerful symbol of resistance, of sacrifice. But what's really amazing is even after the British took control after 1857, Lucknow somehow just kept going as this cultural powerhouse. Its spirit, it seems, was just too strong.
That spirit, yeah, that leads us right into what many say is the soul of Lucknow. Its culture, its traditions, and our sources keep coming back to one thing in particular, Tehzeeb.
Tehzeeb.
Oh.
It really is fundamental to understanding Lucknow. It's more than just being polite. It's like a whole philosophy. It emphasizes respect, elegance, grace in how people interact. You know the phrase Peliap.
After you.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not just words. It shows how deep this respectful language, these manners, run in daily life. You kind of feel it when you're there, like stepping into a slightly different, more graceful time.
You really can feel that difference. And this refinement extends to language and literature too, doesn't it? Lucknow was a hotbed for Urdu literature. We're talking giants here. Mir Taqi Mir and his ghazals, still so powerful. Mir se Dabir, Mir Anis, the transformed Marsiya poetry. And Ismat Chutai, a real trailblazer, a feminist writer challenging norms. And it's not just history. These traditional musharas, the poetry gatherings, they still happen today, keeping that literary flame alive.
Absolutely. And the arts didn't stop at literature. Dance and music flourished too. Kathak, one of India's main classical dance forms. It has roots right here, specifically the Lucknow Gharana. A Gharana is like a school, a style, and Lucknow style. It's known for being incredibly graceful, lots of subtle expression, very delicate movements. Classical music also thrived under the Nawabs. They really supported it.
Okay, speaking of beauty and art, let's talk about the architecture. Lucknow's skyline itself is pretty striking. All those domes, minarets, these really intricate facades. It's a mix of Mughal, Persian, even colonial styles all blended together.
And some of these buildings are just, well, engineering marvels for their time. Take the Bara Imambara. Nawab Asaf-ud-Daula built it in 1784. Its main hall is one of the largest arched halls anywhere, built without any beams or pillars supporting the roof. Think about that, 18th century. Inside, you've got the Bhul-Bhulaiya, this amazing labyrinth, and the Shahi Baoli, an old stepwell. Really fascinating place.
And there's more, right? The Chota Imambara, that one's 19th century, just dripping with chandeliers, glasswork, beautiful calligraphy. It's both religious and just, wow, architecturally stunning. And then the icon, Rumi Darwaza, the gateway to Lucknow. That Awadhi style, it really screams regal history.
And for a different kind of history, there's the British Residency complex that's quite poignant, the ruins, the museum, the graves. It's a very direct, somber reminder of the 1857 revolt. You're literally walking through history there.
Okay, changing gears completely. If you love food, and I mean really love food, Lucknow is basically paradise, especially for Mughlai cuisine.
Right, and this links straight back to those Nawabi kitchens we mentioned. Awadhi cuisine comes from there. It's famous for dumput cooking. That's slow cooking, basically. Sealing ingredients in pots, cooking over a really low flame. It lets the flavors just meld and intensify, makes everything incredibly tender, aromatic. It reflects that Nawabi patience and perfectionism, you know.
And you taste that perfection in the signature dishes. Like the galudi kebab, literally melt in the mouth. Story goes, it was made for a Nawab who couldn't chew properly anymore.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And then the kakori kebab, also incredibly soft, full of flavor from nearby Kakori town. And the Lucknowi biryani, it's different, more fragrant, less heavy on the spice, uses saffron and whole spices. It's delicate, usually served with breads like shirmal, which is slightly sweet, or the super thin rumali roti.
Oh, and dessert. Can't forget dessert.
Definitely not. Got creamy kulfi, of course. And makan malai, that's special only in winter. It's like this light, airy, sweet foam, unique. Plus classics like ras malai and marti.
My mouth is watering. And our sources also mentioned the street food scene. Basket chaat, pani ke batasha. Sounds like a whole other flavor adventure. But Lucknow isn't just stuck in the past, is it? It's a properly modern city, too.
That's really key. It celebrates its festivals with incredible energy and inclusivity. Muharram processions are huge, reflecting its Shi heritage, but then you have vibrant Holi and Diwali celebrations too. And the Lucknow Mahotsav, every year, this showcases everything: crafts, music, dance, food. It really shows the city's diverse cultural fabric.
So how does that mix of old and new play out in its economy today?
Well, as the state capital, it's a major administrative and economic center, lots of government offices, the high court benches there. But it balances things interestingly. You've got traditional industries like the famous chikan embroidery, the beautiful hand stitching, alongside booming sectors like IT, education, pharmaceuticals. Business parks are popping up, especially in areas like Transgomti. And it's become quite a startup hub too, getting support from incubators, government schemes. So yeah, building on history, but also embracing tech and new business.
That blend again. And education seems huge there, too. Some really big names.
Oh, definitely. Lucknow is a major educational hub. You've got the University of Lucknow, IIM Lucknow, one of India's top business schools, King George's Medical University, which is over a century old, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University, plus very well-known schools like La Martyr College and the huge city Montessori school network.
And for visitors, beyond the historical sites, what else is there? What's the modern tourist experience like?
Well, there's the Ambedkar Memorial Park, this huge public space, all red sandstone, dedicated to social reformers. Very striking modern design. Hazratganj is the main pulse, you know, for shopping, eating out, colonial buildings right next to modern shops, great vibe. And Janeshwar Mishra Park, apparently one of the biggest in Asia, just vast green space for relaxing. Shopping-wise, you can hit traditional markets like Ahmedabad or Chowk for that chicken curry, or go to the big modern malls like Phoenix Palacio or Lulu Mall.
Sounds like plenty to see and do, and getting there, getting around.
Seems very well connected. It has its own international airport, Chaudhary Charan Singh Airport, major railway stations like Lucknow Junction and Gomti Nagar. There's a metro system now, too, for getting around the city efficiently, and lots of buses. So, yeah, pretty accessible.
And looking ahead, Lucknow isn't just resting on its laurels, it's actively planning its future with this smart city mission.
Exactly. Under that mission, it's really pushing for modernization, but with a focus on sustainability, quality of life. We're talking better digital infrastructure, smarter waste management, improved road safety, traffic systems, better water and sanitation. But what's really interesting is alongside all this tech and infrastructure upgrade, they're also deliberately restoring heritage buildings, prioritizing green spaces. It's like they're trying to weave the past into this progressive future, not just pave over it.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, it's really clear Lucknow is, well, more than just a place. It feels like an experience, steeped in history, yes, but also elegance and this real warmth. Like every street has a story, every dish holds a tradition, every monument has seen centuries pass. It's just amazing how it manages to embrace modernity while holding so tightly to its cultural roots. That blend of past glory and present energy is pretty unique.
It really is. And that leaves us with something for you, the listener, to think about. What does it actually mean for a city to be a feeling? As Lucknow keeps evolving with its smart city plans, more tech, more upgrades, how will that legendary tezeb, that deep cultural identity, adapt? How will it continue to define the city's future? Maybe Lucknow shows that true modernity isn't about ditching tradition, but about skillfully weaving it into the very fabric of progress itself. Something to ponder.